right, today we're talking about something that I call abbreviated chords. I suppose partial chords, you could call them that. I don't know, there's probably a technical term, but whatever. And what it really is I'm just playing just, two notes of the chord. If you take just like an open E chord, and we just take those first two notes, your power chord notes, but you play the other end of the chord, or the high strings, which in this case is the B and the E string. You're playing those notes, but you're playing them in reverse order. You're not hitting the E first, you're hitting the B first, and it still keeps the essence of the chord, but it just has a different sound, and it's cool to just throw into what you're soloing. And what's cool about that and using the B and the E string is that it's so easy to find your note because it's the chord. It's so easy to find a chord because the note on the E string is what chord you're playing. So if you're playing in D, you just know, that's your D note, so you know that's your chord. And it's really all you're doing is doing a big bar chord in D and just playing the last two notes of it. And so yeah, it works great for just having that little chord hit in your solo or whatever. If you're playing F. I don't know. I just think it sounds cool and it's easy to use. So yeah, I just like using it. All right, another cool thing that I like to do with that is I'll use like a D shape, but instead, you have your open D and then that A note. That's your first two notes. But playing them the opposite order to make it that same chord. You got up here, like we showed before, the A and the D, but I also like to play it here. The A on the second fret of the G string, and then the D on the third fret of the B string. But the tricky part about that is you have to mute the notes beside it. If you're playing in D, you don't have to, because you can just play the whole chord. But if you're playing in E, and you play the whole thing, you're getting that. That's good, but you're getting that open D in there, which doesn't sound right. So I mute both notes on beside that. So my D string isn't sounding, and my high E isn't sounding. All I'm getting is the G and the B string. I'm getting those notes for my E chord, and it just takes a little bit of practice. I just mute them with the sides of my, my ring finger. I just lean it over till that E string is muted, and then my index finger on the G string, I just move it, up towards the D string and mute that. So yeah, it's just another spot where you can play that if you're playing down here, sometimes that is I don't know, it just doesn't quite sound right to my ear. I don't know, and taking my hand, I don't know. Sometimes I just like to play it in this position. And that works great. And all you have to know are the notes on the B string, because whatever note you're playing is going to be the chord you're playing. So you know that this is an A. So if you're playing an A, oops, I was playing in D. Ha ha, dumbass. Let's play A this time. It's just another spot to do the same thing, and you can do that anywhere you could find those notes. If you're playing, let's keep that A, and instead we do it here. There's our E and our A note of that. So you can do it there. I don't know. I just think it's a cool. Just take those power chord notes, flip them around, and just find places to play them and throw that little chord in there. I know I'm babbling, and it's what I do. You know that because you watch these videos. And if you don't watch them, why not? Hit the subscribe and go back and watch some of these videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. It is so appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.